What up, though? I'm JR.
And I'm Donte.
And here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing.
Yo, man, so I was thinking about, like, how old is too old? Like, you know what I'm saying? When you think about going to the club or just doing anything, like, as far as, like, the young man's game or the young woman's game, like, what's too old for real?
I mean, that's an interesting question because if you think about it, it all depends on what it is, I think, man. Because some things you can do at all ages.
Right.
You know, like you may not, okay, for example, you may not be able to go to a club, but you can still go to like a lounge. You know?
But like what age? So what age is like the age where you supposed to be like, all right, I'm out the game, I'm not clubbing no more. What you think?
Whew. Man, I say 35.
35?
I say 30 because you're almost 40, right? And you at that stage where you should be focusing on other things.
Right.
Besides going out to the club and finding out what's out in the streets.
I don't know, man. I don't know what the age is for. I don't even think I can put an age on it because, I mean, people live their life however they want to live it, which you should. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't want to be like, it's a certain age that you just can't be in a club no more. But for me, I don't want to be that guy that I used to see when I was like, you know, teenager, early 20s, and I used to see like the old head in the club or the dude you know that was way older than y'all, and you like, man, what is Buddy doing in the club still? Like, you know what I'm saying? Man. I don't want to be that guy, even though I still look like a decade younger than like what I am.
I don't think he knew he was that guy.
You don't think so?
I think a lot of these cats, like, you get to a certain age, and that's the age you stay in your mind. You know what I mean? Like, so he was probably in the club thinking he's 26. You know what I'm saying? The girls see Grandpa, and he see young, fly, and flashy. You know?
See, my thing is though, because I do hear like when people be like, when you hit like I don't know, maybe close to 40 or in your 40s, maybe 40s, 50s, whatever, that you shouldn't be in no club. That
50s?
Well, I mean, it's people in their 50s that still want to go out. I don't know if they in the club or not, but I'm saying.
I mean, that's almost like heart attack status.
Bro, stop.
You can't. I mean,
okay, but what I'm saying is like
50?
They say you graduate to like you just got to go to like the lounges or the bars or whatever like that.
Yeah, you can still go out. I'm not saying, and that's what I don't want y'all to confuse. I want you to understand what I mean when I say you can still go out. It's the type of place you go to, that matter when you 50.
Yeah. I mean,
you gotta go to like what is it? Live
I don't
music,
know about 50.
Jazz.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Jazz spot.
Yeah, but I feel like maybe even at 40, like it's probably just lounges and stuff like that.
I mean, I'm on the other side of 40. I ain't gonna tell you which side, but
man, just go ahead and let the world know, man.
And look, I'm as young as I feel, but I honestly believe like at a certain age, bro, I got tired of the other spots.
Right.
Like they don't have that the energy that you need at a certain age, man. Them cats moving too much. It's too packed. Everybody sweating. Music too loud. I know I sound like the old head right now, but it's the facts though. When you get to a certain age, it's almost like you steer clear of that. But the dudes that stuck in Peter Pan mode, they want to be there. They like the action. You know what I'm saying? They feel like it's what do you call it? I'm sitting in the club for the young ones, but the young ones looking at me like I'm their dad. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. Like that whole dynamic of it is kind of like too much. Like when you old enough to be a lot of these people's dads.
That's my point.
And stuff like that, and you around. Like me, I don't feel comfortable when I'm around a certain age group of people because I just feel like I don't belong in that realm, even though I still look young. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know that I don't belong in that group or that crowd. So it's just like, nah, I'm straight.
But you know, at the end of the day, in your heart, what it feel like when you sitting around young people.
Right.
It's like I don't see how a lot of cats deny that feeling. Like I know when I'm around kids that I might have parented. I know the feeling. It's like, why would you want to entertain that? Why would your fun be centered around someone that you could have possibly fathered? Yeah, like, I'm gonna go to get.
I don't know.
I'm gonna let me tell you the cheat code while I'm thinking about it. Now, let's say if your money's a little different, you can party a little different. You know, your money, you can go to the booth. The money will shield you. You know what I'm saying? When you old head with paper, you can surround yourself with bottles.
You know, I was
and
talking,
the young ones. Yeah.
I was just talking about that too, about that kind of stuff. And my sister had brought up a point that she knows somebody that, you know, in their age group where they worked and, you know, planned and did everything in they early 20s, late 20s, 30s. They build.
Yeah.
Well, they built, you know what I'm saying, the empire to where, you know, they got 40s and stuff like that, and now they partying and doing all that because they got a different kind of money to where, you know what I'm saying,
and that's respectable, and that's what I mean. Like if you're able to live a lifestyle and be able to entertain younger crowds of people, and you got a certain aura about you where it's like vibes, that's different. But if you 42 by yourself with your phone alone, you know what I'm saying, nobody's around you, you got no disguise, bro. You look like somebody's dad. Like
this whole being too old thing, like with people who do music, I feel like rap music, I don't feel like R&B has that stigma to it, but rap music has this stigma to where you too old to rap.
Because rap is cool.
But it's like, rap is cool. How is a person too old that still has the skill set to rap though? Like, how is it too old to rap?
Rap bigger than the skill set. Because honestly, I stopped rapping at like 33 for this exact reason. So I'm gonna speak from a place of experience when I say this. You get to a certain point where the connection to like what's hot and what's new and what's fresh, it don't hit you the same as it used to. You got to go find it. You got to go search for it. The older you get, rap is like what's new, what's hot, and it's young. It's like rap equal youth. So when you get to a certain age, yeah, you still got the skill. Like I can out rap, you know what I'm saying, Santa Claus on Christmas. But at the end of the day, that's not gonna make me relevant or hot. You know what I'm saying? Because the age is there. Kids buy rap. Old people, we appreciate rap. But we
still listen to rap though.
Exactly. We
so
appreciate
I
it.
don't feel like it should be an age to where people say you too old to rap. I don't get it. Because
it's too old to start rapping. Let's say that. If you 40, you should not be starting your rap career.
Because it's cats out here now that's rapping, that's established, like celebrities that we know, and they be like, you know, the younger generation, that's old people music. He too old to be rapping. But it's like we the only genre really that do that. You got people who play rock and roll, do
Mick
all
Jagger,
that.
79,000 years old.
They super old and they still do it. But it's like when it comes down to rap, you too old to rap. Like how? How is that?
I'll take it from this angle. Like if you started young and you earned, let's say for example, Nas, Jay-Z, these cats that still old and they still can able to drop bar for bar. You got to respect that. But if I'm in my living room and I'm telling my baby mama to be quiet, my kids running around, I'm trying to record, I got the egg cartons on the wall, and I'm 42 looking like dude from Hustle and Flow, it's time to let it go. You know what I'm saying? At 40 is what I'm saying. Or 35 or whatever age where it's hindering your growth. When you're young, you can still grow. When you 40, bro, you shouldn't be trying to, I don't want to hear your rap. You want to hear 40-year-old rap, bro? Let's be real.
I do.
That you ain't never heard do nothing else. This is the first thing you hear.
Are you talking about like if this is the first thing
that they... This is first mixtape. He like, bro. I
don't know. Maybe that is different. I don't know. Maybe if you just starting, then maybe, I don't know.
It hit different.
Maybe you had to already been doing it.
It hit different when you just started.
But I don't feel like that somebody should just not do it though. Even if they is starting, if they want to do it. I feel like you should do... I feel like you should do whatever it is that you feel like you want to do in your life,
paper, bro. But no way.
No, for real though. I feel like you should do whatever it is that you feel like you want to do in your lifetime.
So my man's come up like pull out a CD. It's a compact, an actual disc. Like, hey, bro, check out.
Hey, I'm probably gonna look at it kind of weird, but if it's fire though, if I give it a chance and it's fire, then it's fire.
See, I like how you put that if I give it a chance in there because you know.
Because it just depends on how I'm getting approached though.
So okay, taking that into consideration, if you move that over from music to just like in general, right, in life, if you meet a 40-year-old, let's say we're using 40 because it's a good number. If you meet a 40-year-old who ain't got nothing going on in his life but the words in his mouth and a lint in his pocket, right? As a man, right, you look at him different. It's the same type thing if here's my mixtape at 40. Like, bro, like, I don't, bro.
I'm just saying, but I don't know, because I just don't want to.
Go get a trade.
Bro, you wild. I just don't want to discourage nobody from doing something that they want to do. That's my only thing about
and
that.
Okay. And I
you know what I'm saying?
And I'm with you, bro. You right. You got to speak positively into the youth.
Right.
The youth.
Okay, so aside from that, okay, so it is a privilege though to be old, to get old. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. 100%.
So how do you feel about that? Like, because it's like a lot of people, it seem like they like kind of like downplay if you old.
like you
Like
did
it's a
something
bad
wrong.
thing. Yeah, like it's a bad thing.
Bro, I've been thinking about this. I was really, really thinking about this the other day. I think I was driving home or something, and it was like, man. Oh, I'll tell you the story because I'm at the gig, and this younger individual walk up, and they do their transaction. So I'm sitting there dealing with them, man.
Right.
And the way they looking at me, I feel like they looking at me like I'm a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pops, right? So I'm getting the vibe. She says, "All right, sir, you have a great day," and walks away. And I'm like, "Okay, sir." I'm feeling some kind of way. What really made me really think about like
What you wanted to call you?
I mean, it's the way she said it.
Okay, I was about to say, 'cause I mean,
it was the
sir
way
is
she
fine.
said it. Like she
Oh.
was almost like mad at me because I was like an old dude or something. Like it was like,
You don't think maybe you probably like read into it?
nah, man.
You don't think it was that?
I'm a good reader of people, man. I
Okay.
read between the lines, bro, and I
Alright.
felt like it was a slight because I'm only a
Yeah,
certain.
he said I felt like it was a slight.
I earned this, bro. I earned the wrinkle. I earned the grays. I earned the gruff in my voice. But she treated it like she was like disgusted with me, bro. Like, with my age, man. Like it's crazy, man.
No, I just feel like people gotta kind of like stop doing that with like old people, or not even old people. Like, this is funny that you can talk about, but I'm saying like older people.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like, you know, you blessed to even get to a certain age. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Especially like, you know.
You're right. I think it happened in our community more than anything.
Yeah,
bro.
being
I'm gonna be honest
black,
with you.
like,
I'm gonna
you
be
know,
honest
you
with
blessed to see a certain age. So I feel like,
It used to be respect your elders, though, right? Remember
Yeah, for
that?
sure.
You would
For
get
sure.
the taste slapped out your mouth for disrespecting elders.
right.
Now it's like we in our community look at elders as if they're in the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind of, sort of, yeah, do kind of seem like that.
The younger generation don't respect the fact that the people that are here longer, they had to go through landmines. They had to go through metaphorical shootouts. They had to go through all of these things to like get to this point. And they got stories and they got game that they can give you. But instead it's like move out the way. We young, you know what I'm saying? We doing what we do and that's all there is. And it's like
Yeah,
that, I don't
it is a
understand.
different level of respect for the older generation
Oh, yeah,
as
man.
opposed to what it was like when we was coming up.
Here goes